Hi, I'm Russell Latipi, and you're looking at Extra Time TV.
Speaking about Manchester, and Everton, history is being made. He has been there for over 10 years, I believe. Mr. Rooney himself is finally making the trip back to the original club, his boyhood club, where he was a young talent when Sven signed him up to the England national team
many moons ago.
Yes. So Rooney is heading back to Everton. So it seems like it's not really a swap, but it's he's basically heading back there. I think his time has come. I think he was. I thought he would have stayed and become a Ryan Giggs type player, and evolve into that midfielder who distributes the ball. But I think it may have some business involved there, plus the agent as well. Involved in all these transfers that if they're going to bring in this guy, they'll probably have to offload because he's obviously a high earner. And when Rooney was in his prime, there were many times Rooney could have left and they kept bumping up his contract. So Rooney has lots and lots of money. So if you're balancing the books at Manchester United, it's probably a good time to offload Rooney. I'm not too sure what the transfer figure is. I don't know if you know it off the top of your head. Yeah, it's not that much. Yeah, it's not a big thing, but I think the real thing is that they got the best out of Rooney. They're getting a guy who has a high wage bill off their list, and it's time for them to move on now. And I didn't think Rooney would have gone this season, but I think it makes sense. Kevon, what do you think about that?
Yes, Andre. Waza is going back home. He's going back home. And Ronald Koeman, the Everton boss, wanted him for a while now, and he got his man. But I see this as being a fairy tale that may end very sourly. Yeah. Why? Because I'm seeing Wayne Rooney as a guy that I see in his mind where he's thinking, okay, I'm not going to go to China or to US. I'm going to stay at a very good club, a top 8 club, in fact, and play and go back to my boyhood club. Not to change location much. So it's good for Rooney. But Everton is a team that new ownership. They spent a lot of money. I think they spent more money than any British team thus far. Disregarding Lukaku still to Man United, but they spent money on guys like David Klassen, a lot of really good guys, good young guys. And Everton, they look to surge ahead. And I don't think Rooney can provide that outlet that Everton needs, that week in, week out guy who can stay fit and provide pace, provide finishing ability, and athleticism that Everton really rely on. I don't see him doing that. So I see an instance where, let's say Everton, they pick up steam and they may have to shoehorn Rooney into the team, being, hey, okay, let's give Wayne a couple of minutes here, let's give him another half an hour, let's try to accommodate him. So I don't see that as being forward-thinking in Everton's mind. But hey, I'm not Ronald Koeman. I don't know what plans he has for Rooney. Yep. If he's going to be a forward, a striker, a midfielder, I don't know. Only Koeman knows. So I don't see it as being, personally, a really good decision for Everton. Rooney, yes, but even if it's because Rooney is 31, but he isn't a fit 31. No. It's not like Ronaldo, Zlatan, who they're so fit and so...
It's definitely not fine wine.
No. Because of his off-field antics, and I would say his...
More like terrible juice.
Yeah, his body type, he needed to take a better care of his body, and he didn't really. So he had a lot of work to get back to that levels at which he should be at. So I don't see it really being a big coup for Everton, but hey, Koeman knows what he's doing.
Yep, I agree. I actually, I think it's good business for Manchester United. Yeah. I think just from observation, you're getting a player who is not in the best physical condition. He has lost a lot of his pace. Sure, he has really good distribution. That's one thing I was really impressed when Rooney lost his pace. You started to see, and that's very much like Del Piero and Figo and those other guys. The really good players usually evolve their game. So, like for example, I could see a player like Messi when he loses the legs. I can see Messi being able to distribute the ball and things like that. But Rooney's a guy that needs a lot of maintenance. He is naturally, his body type requires a lot of maintenance. And in this day and age, you're buying a player who is, 31. He's a bit on the downward spiral physically. He needs probably impeccable amounts of training to maintain that standard. And if you're at Manchester United, fair enough, you're around great players. It's tough. But I think Everton, as you said, may get their hearts broken a little bit because you're going to get this guy who's a high-profile guy now. He's not the same guy that you're not the little boy. He's going to come back with expectations. He's going to come back. He obviously is going to have a pretty good salary. Yeah. Who knows? We don't know the details, but I'm assuming he will have a good salary. I'm going under the assumption that he is. He's going to come back. He's going to want to play. He's going to have influence because he's a senior player now. So I'm guessing they're gambling on him being an Everton guy. It generates interest in the club. Maybe it's a marketing ploy. Plus, Rooney still isn't a bad player. But I don't think because of the style of the Premiership, that, because of his age, it may benefit them that much. He may end up being a bit part player. And that's why, Kevon, you're right. It may end up turning sour at some point. and Rooney might get angry and say, I want to play somewhere else, and may end up in a Watford or get angry and go Asia or something like that. I would have loved to see Rooney maybe go in another league, but English players going abroad is a very rare thing. They have exceptions, of course. So I think it's not going to work out great. I think if Everton fans are expecting this magical Rooney to return, they may see glimpses in the beginning. I think it's going to have a little aura, and he probably may even score goals. And then as the season goes along, there's going to have wear and tear. Rooney's a fiery character. He is a standout player. You go from Manchester United today, and we have seen previous players who've left big clubs in England, particularly Manchester United. When they return to their old clubs, it doesn't really work out that way. And it may not necessarily be their old clubs, but when they go to smaller clubs, we saw with Cole, we saw with York. Sure, there's the skill element, sure, there's the age element, but you can't ignore that. So Everton fans,
Rio Ferdinand going back to Queens Park Rangers.
yeah, it didn't work at all. So we'll see how it works. So I think it's not going to work. I think it's good business for Manchester. I think Everton fans, from a sentimental aspect, will be happy. Their boy has returned, but I don't think it's going to be the boy, as Jose calls him. Well, Jose calls him. Check out Special One TV on YouTube. It's very funny. Yes, the boy. So Kevon, with that being said, I think this is going to be, both of us agree that it's not really going to be a good thing.
Okay guys, so that wraps things up of this episode of Extra Time TV. Be sure to tune in next time and like and subscribe. Check us out below.